Breathing in, I welcome my breath. I welcome you to this space. And I would also like to welcome in the present moment an inquiry that we've often sat with before. Is how does presence live in you now? And just breathe in that question. Come to a sense of what's here and now. Often on Tuesdays, we meditate on freedom and happiness, and um, by the end of the meditation, it's clear that freedom and happiness are only available in the present moment, and much easier to access inside our bodies, inside our hearts. So let's come to that sense of trusting in the present moment. What does it feel like right now in your neck, your shoulders, bring it down to your belly, your legs, your feet. You can set them free from your shoes if you would like. All right. The disadvantage of putting the sound so that the bell sounds, all the nuances of the bell is loud and clear, is the morning sounds in Baltimore are also very loud and clear. The airplanes and maybe something else. And that is what's here and now. And I'm hearing it's not so intense, and I appreciate that kind of feedback. Wow, that is something to be present for. Oh gosh. What's coming up for me right now is gratitude that people's perceptions are shared, um, and how beautiful they are, and how different mine are, because I'm filtering out with my ears all that stuff that the computer is. So come back to your breath, or stay with your breath, as that's where you are. What is available in the here and now? We are often aware that giving presents to our loved ones when they're kicked up, when they've got something maybe really difficult today to do, and how to be with that is the best gift we can give our loved ones, is the gift of presence. So I invite you to start with giving it to yourself right now, being aware of anything in your environment, particularly if there's anything in my environment. I'd love to hear about it in the chat or in the YouTube video comments. Just to keep on coming back. What is available here and now? And part of this practice is listening to the thoughts. What are the beliefs? Do we have any beliefs about this moment? Like that we shouldn't be in pain? Do we have a belief that everything should be easy? Do we have a belief that people around us should make our lives easier? That they should be a certain way? And then realize that to be present with those thoughts and the longing in those thoughts. I'll be so much happier if the people around me are this way. I'll be so much happier if I am different and I am able just to accept people where they are. Is that a thought that you have? Let anything that's there percolate to the surface. Let anything that's keeping you from happiness or freedom be at the forefront of your awareness and give it presence. Give it some voice. Listen to it. What is there? What is here now? Can we become more intimate with our thoughts, our feelings, and our body sensations as a whole complex of information that we're taking in? Our body sensations, our perceptions, sense impressions, our emotional feelings, or even our affect. Is it, you feel pleasant right now or unpleasant? What is that? Particularly our thoughts, my thoughts. I have to say, my thoughts keep me from being free, often keep me from being happy. You can notice them, set them aside, give them some love, definitely offer them presence. And keep on coming back to the inquiry is how does presence live in me now? And just as we know so clearly when somebody's present for us, how is presence a form of love? How is presence an expression of kindness, of health and well-being? What are the thoughts coming up? The emotions. Try to name the emotions with granularity. Notice it as a sense of happiness maybe coming up as we turn up the corners of our lips. Notice if there's a sense of peace coming up if we keep on coming back to our breath and keep on accepting the present moment as it is. It starts with ourselves, right? When we're thinking that the people in our environment are keeping us from being happy and free. Let's just give ourselves a break. It's like, wow, of course I have that thought. I'm wanting this. Feel this right now as if it were met. Remembering a time and be present to it. Another way of bringing presence into this moment is being curious about ourselves. What's going on in this being right now? So much more interesting to look out at other people, right? There are our eyes, our nose, everything's looking out into the world and judging it, evaluating it. Let's just come to ourselves right now, give ourselves a sense of presence. And as we do that, imagining that shared with our loved ones with firm determination, imagine just being present. Like I say, just like it's easy, right? Just listening to our beloveds, our friends. Just listen. How does that bring a different sensation in your body? It definitely brings a tenderness to mine. And also listening to the people that are screaming at us in ways that are so hard to just relax into and say, yeah, something's going on with that. Wow. And it brings up something in me. So it's hard to listen to others if we can't listen to ourselves first. So give yourself a break for just wanting things to be smoothly between people and know that a tremendous amount of connection can come from conflict, can come from saying, this isn't working for me. And how can we work together in a way that is beneficial for both of us? Maybe our parents defined that as conflict. I like to reframe it as I'd like to share my curiosity with you. I'd love to cooperate more with you. I'm thinking of difficult people right now. I'd love to be more in harmony with you. Would you have any ideas? This isn't working for me. How about you? It's like I'm laughing because it's just so simple, right? There is this experience of I was going to say it's a belief, this experience of leaning into conflicts and disagreements with curiosity and presence as we share this sense of presence with people that are more of a struggle in our lives. Hmm. God knows we all have them. We don't have to go very far to find people to bring up some aliveness in us, unfortunately, right? So let's keep on staying with our breath, our body sensations as we offer this practice with gentleness um, to ourselves, first of all, to our loved ones, people that are in our lives that we don't know so well, people that we wish maybe were not in our lives. We offer this practice to them, to ourselves through them, and to all beings in the world. May all beings benefit from our practice, experiencing a sense of presence, a sense of aliveness that comes with that presence.